Welcome back to the news. Now tonight we continue our journey into the Yala National Park in search of the elusive Sri Lankan big cat. Our effort to catch a good glimpse of the Sri Lankan leopard over the first few days of our quest proved unsuccessful. Hence, we decided to change our approach, and the outcome was overwhelming. The time is approximately 5:30 p.m. The Newsfirst team headed into the Yala National Park with the sole objective of getting a glimpse of the Sri Lankan big cat.
Newsfirst upper Wanajeevi.
Foreign and local tourists can tour the Yala National Park between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Tourists are not allowed to enter the reserve after 6 p.m. Our team had to obtain special permission from the Wildlife Conservation Department in order to venture into Yala outside these hours.
Newsfirst upper Pamanai.
A thick blanket of darkness engulfed the Yala National Park following sunset. Many animals take advantage of this situation and venture out of their safe havens. We were well focused as our primary objective was to catch a glimpse of the elusive big cat. Several minutes later, we witnessed several leopard tracks. Our hearts began to pound much faster than usual. It was now clear that the sighting of a leopard was just minutes away. The blanket of thick darkness that engulfed the area made it virtually impossible to spot anything. We continued to press forward. An enraged wild elephant blocked our path. A pin-drop silence swallowed the area. Having experienced wild elephant attacks on a number of occasions, we stopped our engine and remained still until this pachyderm took its leave. A few minutes later, adrenaline was gushing from our bodies. We finally spotted a Sri Lankan leopard in its natural habitat. There are 8 subspecies belonging to the big cat family. The leopard is one such subspecies. This majestic creature, known as the Pantheris pardus cotia, belongs to the leopard family and is endemic to Sri Lanka. The Sri Lankan leopard can be easily identified from its rust yellow fur covered with dark spots. A fully grown male would weigh around 77 kilograms, while the usual weight of a male or female leopard is around 30 kilograms. Newsfirst cameraman Deeptha Ranasinghe skillfully captured these visuals for us. After around 15 minutes, this magnificent creature headed back into the depths of the Yala National Park. Shivers did run down our spines, but the excitement overruled it as our team was able to get a good glimpse of the Sri Lankan elusive big cat.
Over the past few days, we journeyed into the wild in search of the elusive Sri Lankan big cat. Tonight, we bring you the final episode of our special segment, the Sri Lankan Leopard.
On the final day of our journey into the Yala National Park, we were able to spot not one but 2 Sri Lankan leopards. Officials attached to the Yala National Park informed us that this was the first time in several weeks that a team of tourists were able to catch a good glimpse of a leopard at the park. The Sri Lankan leopard is the apex predator of the Sri Lankan rainforest. Feeding like most cats, the Sri Lankan leopard is pragmatic in its choice of diet, which can include small mammals, birds, reptiles, as well as larger animals. Spotted deer make up the majority of its diet in the dry zone. The leopard also preys on boars and monkeys. The breeding season is known to be throughout the year with a non-significant peak in the dry season. A litter usually consists of around 2 cubs. The survival of the Sri Lankan leopard has been threatened due to poaching, habitat loss and persecution. Despite these threats, the animal is highly adaptable and is able to live in close proximity to human settlements. The fishing cat, the rusty spotted cat, and the jungle cat are a few other species belonging to the big cat family which resides in the rainforests of Sri Lanka. If you venture into the Yala National Park, you too might have the opportunity of witnessing this magnificent creature which is endemic to Sri Lanka.